Hey guys, so today I'm going to rant because it's been one of those weeks. So today I'm going to teach you a few tips on how to not be a jerk or a jackass. There's lots of names for these types of people, and I know you know them. I know you've encountered one or two of them in your lifetime. So I work in customer service. That is probably about 90% of my job. And basically what it boils down to is you're getting paid to be unbelievably nice to people and make sure they have good service. But there are times when you just don't feel like doing your job. And here's a couple examples of why. If you're having a bad day, I get it. We all have bad days. It happens. But the thing is just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you have to take it out on someone who has nothing to do with your situation or nothing to do with making your life crap. So keep in mind, if you go into public, if you are in public, don't take it out on everyone else if you're having a bad day or week or life, because odds are it's no one's fault that is even around you. There's no reason to be rude when someone's being perfectly nice to you. There's no reason to throw your checkbook at someone. In my job, I've had a checkbook thrown at me. I've had things snatched out of my hands just because even though I was being really nice and friendly, they were having a bad day and they decided to take it out on me. And I mean, I can honestly say, because of the job I'm in, I've never done that. I understand that sometimes a business is slower than you'd expect or want. I get that. Sometimes it happens, but that's life. There's no need for you to freak out about a little slowness or, whatever. Life is all about expecting the unexpected and adapting to the situation, and it seems like a lot of people in this world aren't able to do that. And that's kind of sad because they get caught up in how things are supposed to go and miss how things are really going, and sometimes that's better than how you think things are supposed to go. That's tip 1. If you're having a bad day, keep it your bad day. Don't make it someone else's bad day. So tip 2, phones. So obviously a phone, cell phone or otherwise, has a time and place. One of those times and places is not while you're driving. I have always been a firm believer in this. If I'm driving, the phone is not in my hand. I am not texting or even talking on the phone because it is a serious distraction and it could cause you to be in an accident. Such as the other day. Not accident, but Matt and I were driving home and I look over and in the car next to me is a girl, maybe about my age, maybe a little younger, driving this truck. And, well, when you're usually driving, your hands are supposed to be on the wheel. I know, you're so smart. Hers weren't. She was driving the speed limit like this. And I just stared at her like, what are you doing? I don't know how people can do that. It's so dangerous and so stupid. Ugh. Shayna was really bad at this when we first became friends, but I broke her of it. And she has never been in an accident because of it. Another place cell phones don't belong is at the counter when you're paying for your purchases. I don't care where you are. Walmart, clothing store, convenience store, the bank, I don't care. Your cell phone doesn't belong at the counter. I get this all the time where I'm trying to wait on a customer, I'm trying to be nice and ask them if they found everything alright, but they're on their cell phone too busy to talk to me. Because apparently they're worth all my time, but I'm not worth their time. That's not cool. That's another thing I can honestly say I've never done because it bothers me so much in my job. Is if I am on the phone, if I have to be on the phone when I get up to the register because I'm in a hurry or whatever, I go, okay, hang on one moment, and I put the phone down and I interact with the cashier and get my business done, walk away, back on the phone. It's not that hard. The person you're on the phone with should understand, unless they're very weird. Another thing about not being a jackass, I can't say from personal experience, I've never done this because I don't have kids. But I hate it when parents send their children who are younger than 10 into a store or whatever to buy their pop or their chips or whatever so that they can stay out in the car and do whatever they want. Be lazy. I mean, you're sending your child into a busy store usually. It's the town I live in. It's hard to find a store that's not busy. And I mean, they're amongst all these strangers and you're out in the parking lot in your car. How do you know if your child isn't being kidnapped? Or, you know, other things. And it's just, it bugs me, the laziness of parents these days and how they just, it's like they have children so that they have servants. That's not why you have kids. You have kids and then you protect them, not have kids and just kind of let them wander off and hope they make it back okay. And especially at my job, like I've had parents send their very young children from our gas pumps across our insanely busy parking lot into the store to pay for their gas. And that is just unbelievable to me. I mean, that child could get run over. And it just angers me. How can you be a parent and do that? I mean, I couldn't see letting myself put my child in a situation where they could potentially get hurt or lost or... I mean, it's horrible. I can't be alone in this. I know I'm not alone in this. My coworkers agree with me. So really, it's not that hard to not be a jackass. It's really not. Just take these simple steps. Know that there's a time and place for your phone. Don't make your bad day someone else's bad day. And don't use your children as slaves. If you guys have run into jackasses like this, leave comments in the comment section below. Tell me some stories. Or make a response video and get your pent-up frustration out there too. And let me know. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.